shows. The View, weekdays only on ABC.
Suppose you give me that one again. Something about, an annulment?
Yeah. You want me to explain what the word means?
Will you please just get out of here?
All right. Tell you what it means, mister. It means the marriage is called off. Like, officially dissolved, like it never happened.
Amazing.
I don't want an annulment. I want to have a private conversation with my husband.
Well, you call him attacking your morals a conversation, and you think it could really be private now? Do you really think that?
It'll be private the minute you go away.
Oh, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. He was so jealous and crazy. When you were gone, he had us all involved, the whole family, including Delia. According to him, you planned that snowstorm so you could get away with his best friend. All we've had for the last 24 hours is him screaming and yelling and calling on the phone.
You were dragged into the problem, and I'm sorry. But I'm back home again, and as of now, your part is over.
No. I want to hear all his comments about an annulment. I want every pearl of wisdom he has to offer.
Jack, he doesn't know about annulments. He doesn't know about us. Jack and I are dealing with things that go way beyond the fact that I had to stay with Alex last
night. Will you be quiet? Continue. Please.
Hey, you see, you don't want a wife. You just want someone to take your abuse.
Uh-huh. Go on.
If you had any decency, you'd give Mary back her freedom. The church would give her an annulment like that.
Seems to me that you've been doing some research.
No. But I happen to know the whole truth about you, mister, and that's all I need.
The whole truth?
Yeah, like the fact you never wanted to get married in the first place. Like you never even wanted to have children, or you may have convinced Mary otherwise. And now, by the grace of God, she's carrying your child. You don't even think you're going to be a fit parent or a decent one. It seems to me that
It seems to me that you have said enough, and you have heard enough. You made me a solemn promise. In the last few minutes, you've broken it 12 times.
Sweetheart, when I came in here, you were the saddest sight I ever saw in my life. The tears were streaming down your face.
You promised me, Don, that you wouldn't interfere anymore.
Darling, don't you see he's trying to break your spirit? And he'll break your child's spirit if you don't wake up.
I will speak to you later.
Well, I hope you don't think I am causing the trouble between you. All I want is for
All you want to do is make it 1,000,000 times worse than it has to be. Yes, thank you. I am aware of that. The nerve of that man. And you egging him on.
I wasn't egging him on. I was listening to what might have been the most intelligent comment I've ever heard Johnny Ryan make.
Tragic losses.
No!
This week, don't miss their unbelievable reunions.
I told you I'd never leave you.
Zach is back for Kendall. And can Dixie's return save JR?
I don't need your help!
You're my son.
Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
This summer, the party's on SoapNet.
We have a party to rock.
You'll never take over my life.
Nothing is going to change how I feel about you.
I love Kendai, baby.
Oh, it is so on.
What? Shut up! And you won't believe who's coming.
You're back.
This is one summer shindig you don't want to miss.
I am ready to have the summer of my life.
Only on SoapNet.
Down.
Hi, Mom. How was school today? Good. Thank you.
We make our cookies the way only Keebler Elves can, with a little something extra, so every bite can be uncommonly good.
As time ticks on, is your sleek long gone? Get ready. There's an all-new Sleek and Shine from Garnier Fructis. Powered by argan oil, now it can lock out frizz for a full 48 hours.
Proven.
Hair stays super smooth.
Proven.
Even in 97% humidity. Keep it sleek 48 hours straight. All new Sleek and Shine with argan oil.
Discover the new Garnier Fructis. Advanced fruit science. Incredible new formulas.
Garnier. Take care.
Paxil, Zoloft, and Depakote, if taken during pregnancy, may cause birth defects. If you or a loved one took Paxil, Zoloft, or Depakote during pregnancy and your child was born with a serious birth defect, you may be entitled to a cash award and medical expenses. If your child suffered a serious birth defect and you took Paxil, Zoloft, or Depakote during pregnancy, call 1-877-399-5799 now.
The Gerber generation is drumming up a love for yogurt. Gerber Yogurt Blend Snacks, with a NutriProtect blend of essential vitamins, minerals, and the creamy deliciousness little ones love. Join the Gerber generation on Facebook. The Gerber generation is all for balanced nutrition. Only Graduate's little entrees has protein, grains, and a side of veggies, plus a taste that's totally toddler. Join the Gerber generation on Facebook.
My nurse is out with the flu, but if you'll have a seat, Delia, I'll be with you in a few minutes. Get you some results.
Great. Thank you, Dr. Wolf.
Well, I haven't had a winner all week, but maybe this is my lucky day. Hello, Mrs. Ryan.
Oh, hello, Mr. Zalbo.
Oh, please, Nick.
Delia, then. I don't know. An obstetrician's office is a really funny place to see you.
I'm with a friend. Oh, it's nice seeing you. You were a person who was always square with me.
Thank you, thank you. I thought you went away somewhere.
Oh, yeah, I was. I was all over Europe trying to get Renee interested in some culture. I finally got her into a school in London, and I figured I'd better come back and look after the business.
Yeah, well, we haven't seen you around Ryan's lately.
Well, after the unpleasantness of last summer, I'm not exactly the Ryan family's favorite person.
Hey, Nick, you're not the only one. I mean, they have a tremendous list.
Yeah, I heard about that. You and the councilman are separated.
Right.
And he's living with that lady lawyer friend of his.
Right again.
Well, if you ask me, the councilman is not as smart as he's supposed to be.
That's really nice of you to say that. Thank you.
Well, how does it feel being on your own? You know, it could be kind of rough.
You know, it's all right. I mean, I'm still living with the family.
Hey, why don't you and I have a bite to eat some night? Maybe I could help you make a new start.
Oh, well, that's really wonderful of you to ask me, but I just don't think this is the right time to take a chance like that. I mean, not that I wouldn't like to, but...
Oh, yeah, all right. Maybe later sometime, huh?
Yeah, maybe later. Yeah. I mean, you never know what might happen.
Yeah, with a little luck, huh? Oh, Delia, another thing. I know what a city councilman makes. I got a pretty good idea of Frank's income from that nickel and dime law practice.
Oh, no, Nick, he's been very busy.
And worthy causes, every one. I mean, he'll be loved throughout Riverside, but never rich. And the time may come when he'll have trouble supporting 2 households.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I mean is, if you're in any kind of money crunch, don't hesitate to call on me, huh?
Thank you. I'll remember that.
Yeah, I always had it in the back of my mind that you and I could be real friends if we ever had the chance.
Nick, we are real friends, really.
Yeah, but there's always room for improvement, huh? Isn't that what they say?
That's what they say.
Yeah, it's a shame Frank walking out on you like that. I mean, no, it seems to me that over the year, that Jill Coleridge has caused you and the councilman an awful lot of trouble.
Yeah, come on in.
You got a minute, Seneca?
For you, anything. What's up?
I was just up at Jill's floor, and they told me she's not allowed any visitors, especially me. Now, would you know anything about that?
I would. It was at my suggestion that Dr. Wolf gave those orders.
And I can't see Jill.
You seem to have grasped the situation.
Well, thank you very much. Now, would you mind telling me what's really behind all this?
You're not serious.
I'm dead serious.
An annulment isn't a solution. It's giving up, and we're never going to do that.
What are the alternatives? Keep tearing each other apart till we're both destroyed?
No, we keep trying, talking, working together.
Ever heard of a lost cause?
I'm not sure I believe in lost causes. In any event, I know our marriage isn't one. So forget an annulment. I won't even discuss it.
I don't see why not. You came on the idea long before your father did.
Oh, Jack, that is so unfair. I said the word annulment exactly once, 5 months ago. I didn't mean it then, and I've taken it back I don't know how many times since.
All the same, you did mention it. Now he has. I think it's about time I take it under consideration, too.
Nobody's considering it. Dad's talking a lot of hostile nonsense because he's mad at you and he's worried about me. Jack, you married me. You're stuck with me for better or worse. Got that? Oh, my love, I don't want an annulment. I just want you to get better so we can go home to Weehawken Street.
What are we gonna do there?
Well, somehow I think we'll stop fighting. Or at least we'll cut down on it considerably.
We won't make love.
Not for a while. But you'll have the corrective surgery and it'll work. It will. And in the meantime, we'll still be close and loving. Plus, we'll have the baby.
You know how I feel about the baby?
That's gonna change.
No. We're too different, Mary. We knew it the day we got married.
What about all the adjustments we've made? You learning to share yourself with me. I loosened the tight grip I had in my family. Jack, we were doing so well before the accident, before I got pregnant, and I know we'll be okay again if we just hold on to each other and try really hard, honey, I know.
You forget where we were at just a little while ago before your father came in, huh? We had a total stalemate. You don't understand about my impotence. I don't understand about your baby. You want me to stay here and shape up. I want to go home. With you or without you. Trying real hard isn't going to do us any good. There is such a thing as a lost cause. We're stuck in the middle of it. A divorce would be very rough on you. So, if we qualify for an annulment, we better grab it.
You're the father of my child.
Sorry, doesn't mean much to me.
I want to be your wife.
Well, that won't last. Once you're free, you're young and beautiful. You find somebody else to live with, somebody positive and generous and know how to make you happy.
So you're back to Alex again. Do you have any idea how that makes me feel? I'm furious because you don't trust me. And I'm hurt. Because you say you don't want me. And I'm afraid because maybe you mean it. Oh, please, let's go on with this. I hate it.
Get out of it.
I didn't mean the marriage. I meant this horrible conversation. When are you going to believe that I love you? Jack, I love you.
I love you, too. As much as I'm able. But clearly, that's nowhere near enough.
Oh, dear God. I don't believe this is happening.
Oh, hello there, darling. Now, don't worry. I've done all the shopping. There'll be 3 big cartons delivered here in an hour or so. What's the matter?
Plenty. Fat's in the fire upstairs. I'm afraid it's my fault.
It's It's a week of surprises.
I know the man that I want to be with. That is you.
Star and James spend the night together. And
I'll let you all know when the results are in.
two Todd Mannings.
The test is wrong.
And this week, the real one steps forward.
Good God.
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
I found out the hard way. All washes do not take care of feminine odor.
Introducing Vagisil Wash with Odor Block. It doesn't cover up odor, it keeps it from happening.
When you feel fresh, you feel confident.
New Vagisil Wash, the confident clean.
Mama, what have we here? Butterfinger Snackers. I love Butterfinger. I think I'll try one. Ow!
Butterfinger Snackers.
Nobody's gonna lay a finger on my Butterfinger Snackers.
This is not a lipstick.
It's Outlast Lip Stain from CoverGirl.
Light as air lip wear that does what a lipstick can't.
With one sold every 16 seconds.
It's the #1 selling lip stain in the U.S.
Outlast Lip Stain from Easy Breezy Beautiful CoverGirl.
Introducing Doggy Dentures, because 4 out of 5 dogs over the age of 3 develop gum disease, and tartar buildup is a contributing factor.
You're kidding, right? Just give me Dentistix, the treat that's clinically proven to reduce up to 80% of tartar buildup.
The life they always dreamed of.
Will you marry me?
Yes.
Is suddenly shattered.
Jason, look out!
This week on General Hospital.
Carly! Jason!
A tragic accident.
Is he okay?
He's unconscious.
Oh, no.
A family hangs on to hope.
God, I can't lose him.
Hurry up and come back to me, okay?
Now it will take a medical miracle to save Jason's life. But is it too late?
Get a doctor! Jason.
General Hospital.
Jill needs rest. She needs quiet. She needs mild sedation. She does not need questions.
All right, since it does involve the best interests of someone I love, as well as our child, I'll have to buy that.
I would hope so.
But suppose I ask you the questions I'd originally intended to ask her.
Me?
Yeah.
All right.
Fine. Seneca, I've been watching your treatment of Jill. And I've developed an impression that you seem to have some proprietary interests where she's concerned.
I wish I did have a proprietary interest in Jill, but I can tell you I do not.
How well did you know each other before your wife's death?
Only casually. And we didn't get along. She resented the fact that I'd been given a job that she felt belonged to her father.
Then how did you become so easy with each other?
Well, I went to her for legal advice after Null died. And of course, there was the trial, and that was the beginning.
But you didn't follow any of her legal advice, isn't that true?
That's true. We had friction.
Then where does your obviously personal feelings for Jill come from?
Now, you understand, I'm not speaking for her.
Right.
But for myself. After I was released from jail, I realized I had been wrong about Jillian. She was a loving, intelligent, alive person. She was also very lonely. That was about the time you went back to Delia.
Please, just answer the question, okay?
Well, I was lonely, too. I found in her company, I felt loving and alive again also.
You really do love her.
In my fashion.
I can understand that. But there's one thing I don't get. You know Jill loves me. And now that she's pregnant with my child, how can you keep on pursuing her?
Jill isn't married to you, and you're still married to Delia.
Oh, come on, you know that's all over with.
I happen to think that if she weren't preoccupied with you, that I might have a chance.
But she is preoccupied with me, so why do you keep hanging around?
Because I choose to.
And why does she let you bully her? Give her orders. Why does she take it?
You know, it's a good idea that she is not allowed visitors. This is exactly the kind of stuff I don't want her to have to deal with.
No, you didn't answer me. Now, why doesn't she just toss you out on your ear? That's what she'd do to me if I'd boss her around like that.
Very possibly, because she knows that everything I'm doing is for her child and for her.
It's late. And your answers are like no answers at all.
Well, I'm sorry. I've done my best.
Okay. Consider this, then. I want you to stop. Jill has her doctor. She has her family, she has her friends, she has me. Stay away from her, Seneca. Go find someone who isn't attached.
Oh, and another thing, if it ever comes to divorce, I know a terrific lawyer.
Oh, I appreciate that. I already have a lawyer, though. Oh, it's okay, honey. Everything's fine.
Well, that's a little better.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Wolf. You're a doll.
Well, goodbye, Mr. Zabo.
Yeah.
You can come in now, dear.
Thank you, Doc. Oh, Shirley, this is Mrs. Ryan. Mrs. Ryan, my bookkeeper, Shirley Forrest.
Oh, how do you do?
Hi.
Well, back to the old salt mine. Nice seeing you, Mrs. Ryan. And you remember what I said, huh?
Oh, I won't forget.
All right.
So long, Nick.
So long.
Nice meeting you, Shirley.
Bye.
Go on, baby.
Come in, dear.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I have some results for you. I hope you're going to be pleased with them. You are indeed pregnant.
No mistake?
No mistake. However, I had the impression that you and your husband...
Oh, that's really sweet of you to do this so fast without any questions or anything like that. But I think I really have to leave now.
You're not upset then?
Oh, upset. I think that's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in my life.
Well, you're not a primipara, but I do want to see you again soon.
Oh, yeah, you'll see me in a couple of days, but I'm really in a terrific hurry. I have to go now. Bye-bye.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet.
Join us for The Chew, a new talk show that's made fresh every day.
Wait till you try this.
With expert advice.
My favorite prosciutto comes from Iowa, but fortunately, they deliver.
Dish towels that make the perfect napkins for messy backyard barbecues.
The hottest trends.
Pulled chicken tacos from the Korean barbecue truck. Delicious.
And useful tips.
Smaller shrimp are less expensive and just as tasty in my yummy gumbo.
Join The Chew for a bite. Weekdays, coming Monday, September 26th, only on ABC.
These are Ocean Spray sparkling juice drinks.
They have bubbles.
It's real fruit juice, crisp sparkling water, and no added sugar.
And they come in these really cool cans. You want one?
I'll wait a bit.
Refreshing.
Let's do this. I'm so ready. Ready for your checkup? I'm so ready.
Prepare to ace your checkup. Fight plaque and gingivitis and invigorate your way to better dental checkups. New Crest Pro Health Invigorating Clean Rinse.
There's a place called Hidden Valley where kids not only eat their vegetables, they can't get enough. Hidden Valley Ranch makes vegetables delectable. There's more from Hidden Valley than just ranch flavor. There's Farmhouse Originals with flavors like blue cheese, Southwest Chipotle, and creamy balsamic. Farmhouse Originals give this valley a whole new flavor.
You mourn their tragic losses.
No!
This week, don't miss their unbelievable reunions.
I told you I'd never leave you.
Zach is back for Kendall. And can Dixie's return save JR?
I don't need your help!
You're my son.
Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet. It's a week of surprises.
I know the man that I want to be with. That is you.
Star and James spend the night together. And
I'll let you all know when the results are in.
2 Todd Mannings.
The test is wrong.
And this week, the real one steps forward.
Good God.
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
People are talking about General Hospital's Laura Wright and a recent Emmy win. Octavia Evans posted on Facebook, "Congrats, it is well deserved." Michelle Taylor adds, "I love Carly on the show. She makes every episode eventful." And Kim Lally agrees, "She's a terrific actress." People are talking about General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet. Want more of your favorite soaps?
That's great.
Log on to abc.com/daytime. Watch current full episodes of All My Children, General Hospital, and One Life to Live.
Online critics love it.
Plus, get exclusive sneak peeks of what's coming up next.
Sounds like a thumbs up to me.
Connect with other fans to discuss what's on your mind.
I always want to hear what you have to say.
And check out the 101 galleries to get an intimate look at the history of your favorite characters.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
Find it all now at abc.com/daytime.
afraid he'd start hollering the minute he set eyes on her. Oh, my poor Mary. That child must be exhausted after the night she had. And now this.
She looks terrible.
No wonder. You weren't much help in matters, John.
What was I supposed to do? He was carrying on like a madman.
You're supposed to stay out of it completely. First you tell the man that he's impotent, and the next thing you do is you call for an annulment. Mary is not going to forgive you too easily this time, John.
She said I was just trying to make their troubles worse than they are.
Do you think there's truth in that?
I don't know. That's what I've been sitting here trying to figure out. God help me, I think maybe she's right.
Well, you have been very hard on Jack. I'm not saying that you do it consciously, God forbid. And Jack has been a holy terror lately, that's true. But you refuse to recognize the fact that he loves your daughter.
No man could love
Hush, John. I wish you could have heard him tell me how much he cares for her, believes in her, trusts her. He hates it when the jealousy takes hold.
Well, it always does, and it always will. There's no reason why Mary's going to have to put up with that, is there? I mean, if there is a way out for her, why shouldn't she take it?
Because she loves the man. He is the person she's chosen to spend her life with. There's not one chance that she's going to give up on this marriage, no matter how many grounds you find for divorce, an annulment, whatever you want to call it.
Well, listen, if he entered into a marriage with no intention at all of having children, that's grounds plenty.
Yes, I believe it is, but I do not believe that Jack would have hidden this kind of information from Mary, not knowing how she feels about having a family. He is too honest a man.
That isn't true. I know it's not. If you were all that sure you didn't want kids before we got married, you'd have told me.
Think so?
Of course. What about all the times we talked about the children we'd have someday? The grandchildren. I remember you laughing about it.
That's right. Laughing.
Jack, you weren't lying. Honey, we were too close, too open with each other. Please don't do this.
You know, I don't want a baby. Why is it so difficult to believe that I've never wanted children?
Because you couldn't be dishonest.
It's what you used to say about your brother Frank.
You're only saying this to give us grounds for an annulment, but they'd be false grounds. The annulment wouldn't be valid. No matter what the church did, we'd still be married. Honey, we'll always be married. Jack.
Father McShane, please. Hello, Father. This is Jack Finale. Not very well. Do you think you could come by the Rhines this afternoon? It's important. I need some information about an annulment.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.